Go.
Hey guys, my name is Megan Roberts and I run track and cross country for Texas A&M, and you're watching the 12 Men Podcast. Welcome back to another episode of the 12 Men Podcast with your hosts
Dylan Brode
and Ellie Seagraves. And today we have our very first special guest, Megan Roberts. How about you come join us?
Hey guys.
I'm Megan. So Megan is a College Station alumni. She now runs cross country and track at A&M. So why don't you tell us a little more about yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Megan Roberts. I run cross country and track at A&M. I am year 27. And then, I'm an accounting major, and I run the 5K and the 3K for indoor. I race the 6K for cross country, and then hopefully I'll do the 5K and 10K outdoor.
Well, do you have any traditions you like for A&M, or what made you decide to go here versus other schools?
Yeah, okay, well, my favorite IU tradition is definitely when Reveille runs out with the football team. I love that. I don't know if that counts as a tradition.
I think it counts.
I love it. I've always loved Reveille. My neighbor has a collie, and so,
Aww.
I don't know, maybe one day I'll get a Reveille.
That'd be awesome.
A Reveille. Chose A&M because definitely was a dream school. I didn't know it was possible. But then, I mean, just living in town to be able to run at A&M is definitely the dream, so I'm glad it panned out that way.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you're at A&M, what would you say is the most memorable experience with track and field and cross country?
Oh, okay, so I know it was only a week ago, but definitely just seeing the guys win SECs, they were so hype, and we're not really an indoor school, we're more of an outdoor school, so for us to get the SEC title on the men's side, they were really hype, and now they're all going to get rings. And
that's awesome.
And they've got nationals today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow is when it starts.
Okay.
So I'm pretty hyped to watch that.
So how does that work? Is everyone on the men's team gets to go, or just people who got top 8?
Yeah. Indoor is crazy. So outdoor, there's a regional meet where you qualify to nationals. But with indoor, you just hit a time standard, and you have to be the top 16 in the country to go to nationals. So on the guys' side, so the 4x4 and the DMR, those are relays, but you still have to have the top 16 time to qualify.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest difference between indoor and outdoor? Because I'm not a track guy, so I don't know.
Okay, so indoor is a 200-meter track. Very interesting because there's a clock at both sides, so you literally can see your time every 100 meters, which is wild. And short banked. The bank's they say that indoor is slower because of the bank. I don't know. I haven't really had an outdoor season, so we'll see. But outdoor is a 400-meter track, not banked. And there's different qualifying standards. So you have, after SECs, there's a regional meet for outdoor and top. I don't even know. I should know how many qualify to nationals from regionals, but then indoor is just a time standard to make that. And we're actually, A&M's hosting the regional meet this year.
Oh,
so
really? I didn't know that. That'll be awesome. I'll definitely have to go out, watch y'all run there.
For sure.
Hopefully I make it. We'll see.
Yeah. So, life of a student athlete, it's hard balancing both school side and athletics, right?
I think just managing your time is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
That I'm still learning. So I'm in my third semester. It's just practice goes. It's interesting because cross country we have morning practice, and then track season we have 2:30 practice. So during cross country season, you definitely have more of your day, which I really like because you finish practice at 9, and then we go all eat together. But then from 11 o'clock on, your day's yours. But now it's 2:30 to 6:30.
Wow.
Your day is
kind of
yeah. And then fueling correctly for that is hard.
It's a big commitment.
Yeah. Now I know some people do some crazy things, but do you have anything that you do before you trace?
Okay, yeah, there are some wild ones that people have. For me, I eat pretty similar things throughout the day. So I always go get pasta the night before, even if I'm racing a mile. I know the pasta isn't you don't need a carb load for a mile, but I always get pasta the night before. And then if it's an afternoon race, I do a sandwich. And then, how I eat, I guess.
Yeah.
Other weird things. I guess I do wear the same socks, and then I wear the same sports bra too. I don't know.
I do that too. Gotta keep it consistent.
Yeah.
Are there any crazy ones on your team that other people do?
Not that I can think of. I feel like in high school some people did you had some weird stuff, right?
What did I
you
do?
Yeah, Ellie and I were teammates in high school.
Back in College Station, yeah. I'm trying to think if anyone on the team had some like crazy ones. Can't remember though.
I feel like I just hear about them.
Yeah, you hear about them more. Yeah, so y'all just finished indoor. Do you have like a break before outdoor season starts? Y'all just running through?
Cross country, you got like a little bit more of a break. I think I took 4 days off in between cross and indoor.
So pretty short break.
Yeah, and then between indoor and outdoor, I took 3 days. But I'm kind of dealing with a little foot thing right now, so mine ended up being like a week and a half-ish of just some hardcore cross training. But it's kind of more rolling. Track is more of like its own, like a full season, even though it's 2, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So do you have any like goals for this upcoming outdoor season? You're wanting like time goals or placing at a certain meet or anything you have?
Yeah, I guess so. This is my first outdoor season attached. I ran some unattached last year. I dealt with a little injury last year that took me out of indoor and outdoor.
Mm-hmm.
But this season, I'd love to make regionals in the 5K, 10K. I don't even know what a good 10K time is, if I'm being honest, so I don't know there. But the 5K, if I could go like in the 1540s,
that's solid.
That's awesome. Big goal there. But if I heard myself say that a year ago, it would be like, what
That's
the
like
heck?
my mile time. Let's be honest. But how long is a 10K? That's like
6.2.
Oh.
Do you want to guess the number of laps?
20.
Whatever 6 times 4 is 24.
Plus a little extra, 25.
Yes,
25.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot.
It's funny because for SECs I ran 40 laps indoors, but then I was like, wait, outdoor I'm gonna run 40 laps too. But that's way worse because it's double.
Double the distance. Is there one you like better than the other, like indoor track versus outdoor track?
I really liked indoor, but then again, I had a good season, so I don't know how outdoor will go.
I do like whenever you're running in there because we just had the high school meet there, being able to see your times, like you were saying, and you can like look up at the jumbotron and see yourself running, see who's around you. It's pretty cool.
I think my parents like indoor more too.
Yeah.
They can see me a lot more.
And you have to don't worry about the crazy cold weather.
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about the weather.
Yeah. No.
We'd be running outside and warm up, and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I'm glad I'm inside.
I'm glad I don't have to do all that.
Before Boston, it was like pouring that night. Yeah.
I like how this whole time I'm like, oh yeah. I don't like running. I used to run backwards on the Rock Prairie track.
Yeah, back in our Rock Prairie days, he'd get backwards laps.
I was like a rebel and protesting that I didn't want to run, but I don't know. Back in the day,
running is not fun 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Actually, probably 99%.
It's hard, but it's rewarding, so it's good. Well, if you could compete in any other event in track or like field, what would you want to do? If you could like really good at it, like what would it be?
When I saw this question, I immediately thought high jump. I don't know why though. I would be terrible at it, but I think that'd be fun. But then again, maybe the 400 meters. That one's just really hype. And then you can kind of do a few. You can be in the 4x4 and
the relays would be fun.
Yeah, maybe I guess the 400.
Yeah,
just burn.
All right, we have some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Your favorite song or hype song?
Classic by MKTO.
Your favorite movie?
Napoleon Dynamite. Or no. Actually, I changed it. Pride and Prejudice.
Okay.
I watched that so that's like a comfort movie. I love it.
Your favorite app on your phone?
My time calculator. I like calculate my paces, so I literally am in the app every day.
Early bird or night owl?
Oh, 100% early bird. Like, I'll wake up at 4 to do homework. I will not touch school after 8. Oh, sorry, this is supposed to go faster. I'm sorry.
Do you have any hidden talents?
I guess I cook and I bake. I don't know if that's hidden.
Oh yeah, shout out to you still bake for.
Oh yeah, I started it. So when I was injured last year, I had a cooking company, Risen Homemade Bakery. Yeah, follow me.
They're so good. You should go
guys.
Order some and buy some.
Currently inactive, but if you message me, I'll make cookies.
Favorite childhood TV show?
Oh, Berenstain Brothers. You know the little 3 brothers and the bears? Oh,
the
there's
Bears?
a sister.
The Berenstain Bears?
Yeah. Wonder Pets was solid.
Oh yeah, I love Wonder Pets.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. The bell is ringing.
Who on the team would be the best yell leader?
Definitely Kristen McHugh or Jamie Compher. Like, literally they hype up the whole team.
Yeah.
On long runs, they're hilarious. They just banter with each other.
Who's one pro runner you'd love to train with?
Ali Ostrander.
Yeah, that's a solid choice.
Or I guess maybe a thing though, but
yeah, another Aggie.
Yeah.
Aggie alumni.
Your go-to restaurant in Seastat?
Oh, Chop Chop, as of 2 weeks ago. Before that, it was probably, I guess, Napa Flats. I love, like, if I'm gonna go nuts on ice or Napa Flats. For sure.
What do you get at, what do you get there to eat?
Chop Chop or Napa? Chop Chop, I love the coconut Thai curry, or coconut Thai chicken bowl. But then Maddie and I went the other week and I got the Southwest. Oh my gosh, wait, Wild Pete is also really, I like every restaurant around here. No, wait, maybe Pokeworks.
You got a lot you like. What's your favorite A&M sport other than track?
Basketball.
Let's go.
So what is the best advice that you're ever given from a coach? And then kind of piggybacking off of that, what advice would you give to high school students or high school athletes right now?
Definitely, it's 3 words, but trust the process. Coach Munson told me that. I don't know what year, but I don't think I've ever realized like how true that sentence was until this year. Because I've just had a lot of setbacks the last few years, especially my freshman year at A&M. And so just knowing like, man, the work you put in, like it'll show up at some point. It's not fun when it doesn't show up immediately. And then I guess my advice for incoming kids that want to run in college, I'd say just consistency, just running consistent mileage in high school, which is hard when you deal with injuries, so I think you can definitely supplement it with cross training. But yeah, just consistency, and email coaches every week too. Even if you have a bad race, even if you run terrible, email the coach every week and say like, hey, I ran terrible, but next week I'm gonna be better. Just gotta, yeah.
All right, well, that's all the time we have. Thanks so much, Megan, for being our first guest on our podcast.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. Thanks for having me, guys.
Of course.
Thanks and gig 'em.
Thanks to Gig'em.
Yay!
Yay!